Hey, it's Shawzo here, and I found this staircase that leads up to the monorail, and yeah, it's just screaming to be built on, and that's exactly what I did. I'm going to show you how I built it, but if you want to skip to the tour, it's on the 6th minute and 50 seconds. And I just want to say this is one of the best locations to view the nukes going off in the distance, and this is where the nukes go off the most in the southeast of Appalachia. So yeah, pretty cool location. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
This place has a lot of potential.
So I'm just going to quickly point out whereabouts I am on the map. I'm on the bottom right area of the Appalachia map. And yeah, this is where all the nukes go off generally. So, and it's in perfect view of that direction as well. So you can actually put a foundation right on top of this. And I don't think this is a glitch. I think the developers put this in on purpose. Because there's an NPC on top of the stairs that kind of gives you hints that you can build up here. Like it just says random stuff like this place has a lot of potential. And I can't remember the other dialogue he says. So I've placed the foundation bang in the middle as much as I can, and I'm going to build a couple of stairs either side so we can build a floor all the way along the rail. And I tried to make it as close as possible to make it look like it's attached, but there's a tiny bit of a gap, but it's the closest I'm going to get it, I'm afraid. So I'm extending the floor out just for a second because I want to flip the walls the opposite way around, because there's a wallpaper I want to show on the outside of this building. I'm purely just going to go for that metal look from the inside and the outside. There's a really cool wallpaper that I've got that gives that metal effect. But I feel like it fits the vibe on the outside a bit better. So I can delete these floors now. And we're going to do the edges now. And obviously I can't put a full wall here because of the rail. And the half wall doesn't work either. So we're going to have to go for these corner ones and build it up. I'm not too bothered how the ends look because you won't see it as much. So it still looks fine though, I think. I just want to quickly say thank you very much for over 600 subscribers. My last Fallout 76 video did very well and I've got a few new subscribers, so welcome to the channel if you're watching this. Yeah, so far so good. So now there's going to be a bit of a tricky part, and that's the roof. Because all the walls are flipped the other way around, it makes doing the roof a little bit awkward. So there's going to be a small tiny section of the wall outside where it's going to be flipped the right way around. I couldn't really think of any other way to get the rooftop on, so not unless you guys know a glitch that I don't know, but I couldn't figure this one out. So for the rooftop, I'm going to kind of slope it down in levels, just so we can get some nice high ceilings on the inside. And underneath the slopey roof, I think I'm going to put some different corner walls in, just to mix it up a bit. I really like how this has turned out so far. It does look like it's fixed onto the rail. I've managed to get it the perfect level for it just to sit on. So for the middle part, I'm just going to put a couple of windows either side. And both sides of this building, they're both going to be connected. So yeah, you just walk up the stairs to the other side. One side's probably going to be like a shop area, and then the other side's going to be like living quarters. I think the rusty metal corners I've put in really gives it some character, I reckon. If you guys are curious about any enemies nearby, there are a lot of them. There are so many enemies and it's so mixed. You don't know what you're getting on any day of the week with this location. So next thing I'm going to do a little staircase that connects to the existing platform onto the monorail. So far I don't think this camp looks out of place. It really does look like it belongs here. And I'm happy my platform has connected nicely with the existing platform. So at this point, I thought I was pretty much done, but I wasn't satisfied and I wanted to build more. So I was trying to think of ways to add on to this. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have like an underhanging platform underneath the existing building, and then just get a few of these metal poles to hold it in place. And the idea for this platform is where you would usually go and sit down and watch the nukes go off, because obviously there's not a very good view with inside the building, not unless you want to see through one of those mesh windows up there. So it'd be cool to have a few sofas on here, like a nice little chill out area, and just watch the explosions go off, man. So obviously I need to put a couple of walls up on the edges here because no one really wants to fall off, do they? Annoyingly, there's a couple of gaps in between the poles here, so I'm going to use one of these wooden fences to kind of block it up. They're an awkward size, so I've kind of had to do it like in a corner way. But around the sides were easy enough to do. You kind of just place one and then it snaps along across. So with the building limit, you can actually build on the stairs. And I'm not going to obviously build any structures on it, but it's pretty cool to put some decorations on the staircase below. Maybe put some defences up or something. Nearly filled all these gaps up. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Yeah, and I'm really pleased how this platform's turned out. Gives you a great view in all directions. So I need to make some room for a couple of generators. And this is an unpopular opinion, but I actually like the noisy generators. I don't know, it just fits the vibe with my builds. I don't like the silent ones. And yeah, these platforms are where the generators are going to sit. I'm going to have like 2 of those big ones either side. And I'm going to do another set of stairs either side with a little platform going down the bottom. So there's access to do repairs on the generators, or if you need to access whatever else. And you can get on the platform from the existing staircase. Sticks out on the top, but I can do something about that. So moving inside, I'm not going to do much in terms of interior walls. I'm just going to block off the middle part. And then I'm going to put like a slopey roof on the end here just to have its own section. I might put some platforms in there with a nice bed. I'll keep this side empty. So before finishing up, I just had a final idea. I want to put a couple of guard posts either side of this building. So I just put a couple of doorways in. I'm going to put one of these scrappy platforms on as well. Just either side, just to look out a bit more. By the way, are you guys looking forward to the Fallout series coming out? Because I know I am. I thought they would never bring anything Fallout related to our TV screens, but they finally are. And I'm hoping it's good. So that's the build done now. So of course I'm going to decorate it and yeah, completely transform it. It looks quite boring at the moment, so can't wait to show you that. So I'll see you when it's all finished.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
So welcome to the tour, and I'm really pleased how this has turned out. I've used 100% of the budget, which is quite surprising because it doesn't look like a lot, does it? So let me show you. So the first thing that welcomes you is this weird spray thing. It's not spraying this time, but yeah, it's good to keep away from that. So let's make our way up the stairs. So I've put like one turret on top of the stairs here, but it doesn't do much. It gets destroyed pretty quickly because you do get a lot of enemies around here, and it could be anything from Scorched Beast to Death Claws. It's just a mix of everything really. There's a Scorched Beast over there as well. Yeah, so this turret doesn't last at all. But you're usually in disguise most of the time. They can't really see you from, when you're up here, and they don't even realise you're up here either, so it's not that bad. The turrets do sometimes shoot down, which is, they don't actually come up, so it's fine. They just shoot them until they die. So I've got a couple of generators under here just to keep them out the way because they're quite big, and I like my noisy generators as well. Put a little platform here to have access to the other one in case you need to repair it or whatever. Have an NPC here as well. So obviously there's always someone different that spawns in, and he's always got a fancy outfit on, as you can see. Like, what is that outfit? I'm going to show you the under bit after I've shown you on the inside. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the decorations I've put on the outside. Decorations make a massive difference, and it just brings the camp alive, and it looks 10 times better now. Let's make our way inside. I've tried to make these stairs to kind of climb over this bar, because obviously this bar is like the foundation of this whole thing. It's keeping it all up, so I've tried to make some makeshift stairs out of it. And yeah, this is the market room. This is where people can buy my stuff and use some workbenches as well. Out here is a little guard post to look out. It's quite enclosed. It's just this area that you have access to look out over there. It is quite fun shooting enemies down here, to be fair. So let's make our way to the other part of the build. And this middle part is just some guns and ammo containers. Little display case here as well. And yeah, this is the main bedroom. I wanted to go for that really cluttered look, like trying to squeeze everything in. I think I've done a pretty good job with the decorations in here. Kind of filled every kind of space there is. There's a cooking area underneath the stairs here as well. Little sofa here to chill out and watch a TV that's not even there. I do need to get a TV. Scientific laboratory here. Yeah, and another makeshift staircase here. It does work. I'm happy with it. There's another guard post through that door, but I can't access it, annoyingly. And I wanted one either side, so yeah, let's just pretend I can kind of climb over this bar. And yeah, over here, I section this bit off because this is where the beds are going to be. And I put a load of shelves inside to have like a platform to prop the beds up. I think it looks really cozy actually, especially at night. It looks really nice at night. So let's show you the underneath area.
Gotta keep your eyes peeled in this weather.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please drop a like. It really does get the algorithm going. And if you're impressed with this build, maybe other people will be impressed with this build. And yeah, it will get the video out there a bit more. Also, there's access to the outside as well. So I've got turrets on each corner of this build to, well, yeah, to defend what comes out here. And there is a lot that comes out here. And I wanted to put some decorations along this bar here, but the build limit stops right here, which is annoying. But it's not a big deal. So yeah, little platform all the way around, nothing much to it. Let's climb over. And I've made stairs, but I don't actually use the stairs, I just jump over. So around here is a couple of chairs and a little table, in case a friend wants to come round and we'll have a little chat and a drink. Just some random hula hoop down there.
Like it might rain later.
And down here is my favourite spot. So what you do, grab yourself a Nuka-Cola, come over here, sit down, relax, and just watch the nukes go by. As I said before, all the nukes go off in that area, most of the time anyway, in my experience. And unfortunately I haven't come across a nuke yet, so unfortunately I cannot show you one. But if one does pop up, I will record it and I'll probably post that on a separate video. Just to show you guys how that looks. But yeah, if you come around to my camp and you bump into me in game, you're welcome to come up and have a watch if you want to see some nukes go off. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and if you're new around here, please subscribe if you like what you see. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.